Welcome back, Liches. We're back with a little bit of deja vu. I feel like I've seen a product just like this. A couple weeks ago, the campaign case creatures came out, and today we're unboxing the Dungeons & Dragons campaign case terrain for 5th edition by Wizards of the Coast.
It retails for $64.99.
Everything you need to craft and create your own campaign on the fly, or so we're told.
What's inside this box here, Kamo?
Hey, we got 30 double-sided 5x5
adventure tiles.
adventure tiles. One large double-sided play surface. We have 5 fully colored
Clings.
The Clings have returned.
And we got a folder to store your 5 sheets of Clings. And then we got the case
The
itself.
magical case with the artwork and the
handle.
magnetic clamp.
And its nylon rope handle. We're gonna tear it open, do an unboxing, show you what's inside, let you guys know if this thing is actually worth the $64.99 that it retails for.
All right, I'm ready. I feel like Neo when the cat passes by the...
Yeah.
Deja vu.
What did you say? Like deja vu.
It's a glitch in the Matrix.
Everybody run!
It's when they make a change.
Oh, not, man. God, I hate these stupid.
I've been watching Walking Dead again.
Ooh, below.
So we're gonna take a look at this product, and then we're gonna do a little market research for you, Wizards of the Coast. And we're gonna look at other products that are just like this that offer terrain pieces, other play area products, and how they
Yeah.
match up, what they offer, and difference in price. Final thoughts after the comparisons. Stick around.
Outside we have this beautiful. Oh, it's got a little bit of dust on it. Yeah, it's like schmutz. It's got a little schmegma on here. You've got this really nice little UV spotted box with its magnetic clip.
And it's blue. The other
Blue.
one was red.
The other one was red. Yeah, of course your D&D ampersand.
I like the case. It's nice. It's solid, right?
It's sturdy. All right. Here we got the same image that you see on the outer box, right? Mm-hmm. I like it. It's a nice little
eerie.
eerie swampy dump. So first up we have a folder. Oh man, we gotta get a knife. These things are like vacuum sealed. We got a folder filled with Clings of all shapes and sizes. You got tents, you got wagons being pulled by bulls and horses, you got corpses, you got piles of skulls, you got barrels upon
Looks like
barrels.
your typical village sheet.
Your village sheet, yeah. You got rubble, some wells, little fountain, your staircase, sewer grates. What else can you see on there?
Some braziers. You see stone slabs and debris. Spiral staircases.
You got staircases, coffins, sarcophagi.
A little more dungeon themed.
Yeah. You got some beds that are in various states of being made.
Furniture.
Chairs, chests.
All right, so
And you got a couple trees, lava pit, my spit.
like some outdoor things.
Oh, that's some outdoor stuff.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, we got some stuff.
There's not a lot of
Not
outdoor
a
stuff.
lot of Clings, I'm not going to lie.
Also, don't forget that these are not double-sided. A lot of times in products like this, they double-side them to give us some more variety for what they're giving us. With the Clings, you're not getting that. Again, I would hope that they would come out with more Clings. Otherwise, this is limited.
There you go. There's that.
5 sheets. Village, dungeon, one outdoor sheet. No foliage, no snow, no fall, no seasons.
Yeah, if you're playing like Rime of the Frost Maiden, you're shit out of luck.
The one single large play surface.
Yep.
Okay.
Now this is all wet and dry erase according to the back of the box.
I am happy about that.
Yeah, me too. We'll be testing that out.
We've seen products like this before.
Yep.
But there's your play surface.
You got double-sided. This is nice. You got your dungeons over here. And you got your forest on the other side. Let's keep spelunking deeper down into this dirty, dark box.
Oh, hey, some oversized ice cream sandwiches.
Hey.
I got 15 interlocking
Adventure tiles.
adventure tiles. But wait, isn't this just that?
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
Wait,
These are small individual pieces of interlocking tiles that can essentially create this.
why have the grass tile?
Yeah.
If you're going to be building more of a dungeon piece with the interchangeable locking tiles, adventure tiles, why do we have outdoors? Just use
the
grass for outdoors.
The giant play surface that they provided
Yeah.
with us. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Make this something different. Make this wood.
Yeah, make this
inside of
You could make this forest. You could make this a swamp. Like you said, snow, maybe mountain terrain. Anything but just generic ass green wood tiles.
Generic ass grass. Ugh. We need some more variety. This is supposed to be a one answer to everything. That's variety box for $65.
And that is everything inside. That's all you're getting for this campaign case. The last one, you had those really nice plastic pieces that we really liked. Let's get some clings on this. We'll show you what it looks like. Here we go.
Tree.
Here's a tree. It sort of blends in.
It's kind of ugly, man. I'm not gonna lie.
Let's get some rocks. You want some rocks there, K-Mo?
Yeah, I want rocks.
You want
And
rocks?
I definitely want a lava pit.
Some rocks.
I need some adventure tile excitement here.
All right, let's lava pit right in the middle there. These are terrible. These suck.
The color is awful.
They're so transparent.
Yeah.
Like, we have lighting and stuff, but like, man, oh man.
The color's muted.
They don't stay
Muddy.
flat. They don't really stay flat very well.
No. How are they coming off?
They come off really easily.
Okay, that's good.
Thankfully. But let's try to match where this goes. Let's try to put this tree back with 8 million little sides. You have to figure out exactly where she goes. What are you thinking, wizards? Let's open up this dungeon play surface.
You mean the exact same tile?
The same tile. There we go. Doesn't really lay flat. You're going to have to put some books on this bad boy. Hey, you got another use for your campaign case creatures. Honestly, like, you can't possibly create an entire dungeon just using these clings they provided. You're going to have to be using your wet and dry erase markers to sort of add details in on these things.
Marking off where our walls are, where our they do have like secret doors that you could place and then pick to peel and move that they're opening. I'm disappointed in the color and quality of these clings. I don't know, man. I'm fighting to get color into my dungeon.
It's pretty drab.
Yeah, I mean, dungeons are drab. Don't get me wrong, but you can at least have some gold, some different styles of braziers, some fire. Do I have like torches? My biggest problem with this is that dungeon masters need variety. Okay, and for $65, I definitely need more variety in here.
Very little variety. You are 100% correct about that.
We're going to go to the dungeon, we're going to go to the village, and then we're going to go outside for a few things, and then it's going to get old real quick.
The colors on these, man, they're washed out.
It looks great on the white. These clings are translucent. They're not like the creature clings. The creature clings were a solid white, opaque vinyl.
Yeah.
As soon as you slap these onto the grid, they get washed out and darkened, and they look horrible.
Yep.
You try to put something with color on it, and the color just gets muted out. Or when you put it on the outdoor grass,
It almost disappears.
or it turns a different color. The red turns into brown because it's like on top of a green tile. I'm very disappointed with that.
It's like they didn't play test it at all.
Or ask players and DMs if they liked it.
Shockingly, it's not looking great for the campaign case terrain.
God, at least with the tokens, I feel like I had something usable.
First up, what we have right here are the Pathfinder flip tiles dungeon starter set. This thing comes with 42 full color map tiles that are wet, dry, and permanent markers. Permanent markers erased from the tiles.
What? Really?
Yeah,
Some like goof off?
I guess. I don't know. Let's tear into this little bad boy and see what the competitor is working with here. This retails for like $34.99, and there are multiple sets. There's multiple dungeon sets, wilderness sets,
Nice.
temple sets, all sorts of stuff.
You mean variation?
Variation? Who'd have thought? So this is literally just a box of tiles, and they are not very thick.
They're not that heavy cardboard
They're not
stock.
that. Yeah, they're
was
not
in
that
there.
thick, heavy card stock, and they do not interlock. They just
They
lay
just sit
flat.
on a table.
But they're
On a felt table, this is fine. On a
wooden table or something, it
Somebody
would,
sliding
it would
around.
actually drive you nuts.
Yeah.
Oh, there's staircases, weird shapes.
This
like
is so
that.
neat, though. This is way more fun.
You can make an actual
Because the dungeon's taking shape.
Yeah, you can make one of them procedurally generated dungeons.
Dungeons.
You can.
There we go. It has.
And you whip out
form.
the old markers there, and yeah, you just write on them. You just like, oh, something here, like wiggly squiggly, and then it's just
Dead guy.
and
Snake.
These are okay. I don't love the quality in terms of thickness.
True. But each of these 42 tiles is double-sided.
Double-sided.
So it's
84. You got 84, and there's all different kinds of
There are.
shapes. I would probably buy these and use these over this campaign case.
it's half the price. We're getting the dungeon theme, but we also have a lot more versatility in this set, a lot of more personality in this set.
Yeah, there's
where
actual
it looks like a dungeon.
Yeah.
We didn't just draw it out on a wet erase, dry erase map. We don't get the clings, we don't get any assets to put on here, but hey, for what it is, it's not too bad.
Not bad.
Yeah, it's all right.
Combine these with some creature pawns, some Paizo Pathfinder pawns. This box is never gonna open. I mean, I don't think I'd be running out to blow $35 on this necessarily.
Yeah.
But it's half the price of the campaign case terrain, and I like it better. Deadly dungeons await in Wizard of the Coast's official Dungeon Tiles Reincarnated. These came out a few years ago. These directly compete with the campaign case terrain. This box contains 16 durable, double-sided tile sheets featuring dungeon rooms, corridors, caverns, tunnels, and other terrain elements that dungeon masters can use to stage exciting encounters. Chris Perkins is getting naughty. Let's tear into this bad boy and see what we're working with. The back, it looks like it's got markers for difficult terrain. You got a little summoning portal. A little something, little statue. This actually looks pretty reused artwork. I think I saw this.
That looks just like
That's
that statue is in campaign case.
It's in the cling. You're reusing artwork again, you pieces of shit. Why are you reusing artwork, Wizards? You have billions of dollars. Stop making cheap products.
Give other artists a chance. Hey, using every inch.
They've used every little portion of this bad boy.
Yep.
Very cool. Good job, Wizards. A little box top right there. Ba-bow. You got a bunch of cardboard, and then you got a lot of punching to do.
All right. I'm never mad about that.
Nah. So the campaign case terrain, the tiles are very glossy.
Yep. They're meant for the clings to get on there.
They're meant for the clings to get on there. These, on the other hand, are double-sided. They have lots of really cool different artwork on them. You pop them out. You have all different shapes and sizes. They don't interlock, but you got dungeon doors, you have staircases, you have statues, you have your crates.
There's different hues in here. There's a lot of color. There's blues.
Yeah, there's bloodied weird statue right here.
Yep.
You got a purple noxious cloud. You
the staircase is a wooden staircase.
Yeah, you can make rounded dungeons, which
that's cool.
Which I like. These also have a nice, beautiful, thick cardstock with an awesome matte texture on them.
There's all the same book and scroll assets.
They're literally just this campaign case creatures is just reusing assets out the wazoo.
This too, the hole in the ground.
Yep.
The pit, same pit.
But this stuff is all new. These runes on these tiles, these summoning circles.
Different shapes of corridors. Oh, we've even gotten like a ruined corridor on a diagonal.
Yes, on a diagonal. And right here is what I was talking about. You can have the tiles, you can have the dungeons that are
like dirt paths.
There could be dirt paths. They're not perfectly 90-degree angles. Really cool stuff.
The variety is awesome in here.
Oh, there's underwater. There's water.
Oh, pools.
Hey, does that lava pit
Does
look
that
familiar?
same lava pit?
How about that rock nest?
It's a bird's nest. It's their eggs.
Good job, Wizards of the Coast. Wow. These are incredible. Really, really great job. Man.
This is what we expect when we pay $65 for a product.
These don't even cost that. This is way cheaper than this stupid campaign case.
Really just want double of what you gave us here for $65.
$18.69. I just looked this up on Amazon.com.
Wow.
Retails for $25. What are you doing, Wizards? Why does this exist? This compared to this is absolute trash.
Yeah.
And not only that, they have a dungeon set, they have a wilderness set, and I think they have a city set. So you could just buy all 3 of those sets, and every part of the box is usable.
Yeah. And have triple the variety that gives you.
And it has the cling stuff. It has the terrain.
Yeah, the assets are in here. You just lay them down. They're not going to move. This texture is actually really unique. It seems like it has some grip and some grab on it so that when you're laying other tokens down on it, they're not going to be sliding around. It's almost like a very cross-stitched linen texture on here.
Can't say enough about the Dungeon Tiles Reincarnated. This is a product line that they brought back. The reason they're reincarnated is because they had a ton of these for 4th edition. Shocker, 4th edition. Say what you want about it, but they supported it with some really awesome
art
and just accessories.
Definitely.
They really nailed it with their tokens and their tiles. They should be making more sets of these.
Yeah.
They should be making more of these with different dungeon tiles, more wilderness encounters, because that's what they did for 4th edition. They had tons of different terrain tiles you could build.
The battle map.
We got a classic Chessex style battle map, which can be had for $20, $25 or so. You use these with wet erase markers. You write down your walls, your dungeons, your wilderness. You could use your tokens from your campaign case creatures on these. Tried and true, every Dungeon Master should have one of these in their collections, especially when you're starting off. Incredibly versatile. You can't beat the price.
Especially when you're a theater of the mind type of Dungeon Master. You create things on the fly. Your players turn a corner and they want to go back to the camp when you didn't plan that out.
Sure.
Oh, you guys want to go back to the camp? Oh, that's cool.
Yep.
Circle. Here's the building. Here's the trail. And okay. You guys enter the... You can't get any better than that.
Nope. You get your little eraser, and the only thing about these is they don't always lay perfectly flat.
No.
A lot of Dungeon Masters will buy plexiglass, and they'll lay those on top.
That's very smart.
And then you can just write on that. I've had this thing for years. It's reversible, so you have hexagons on one side, which I never use, and you got your 1-inch squares on the other side.
Drawing everything out just creates a incredible theater of the mind play area where they can create the image in their mind of what this zone looks like. There's so much freedom on such a simple tool.
There's a reason that these exist and people still buy them. Your very first thing to pick up is probably this.
Yeah.
Just picking up. And you can get them in all sorts of sizes. This one's a pretty standard size. So unless you have a massive encounter that's not going to fit on a 25 by 22 1-inch square terrain / battle mat, this is going to do a lot.
This is a blank canvas, right?
Yep.
And it kind of looks like that old scroll type of style. I love to use brown on this just because it looks like that storybook written type of play area.
That aged scroll. Like
So everything I make is like in brown hues and doodles, and then I add some color to it with key things that are in the area.
Oh, if you have any sort of artistic talent, you're gonna the stuff you're gonna draw on here on these battle mats is gonna make this campaign case terrain look like trash.
Yeah. And then you get to pick up wet erase markers.
Yes, make sure
Wet erase.
Wet erase. Make sure you buy the correct ones.
We've made the mistake.
Yeah, these are wet erase. You don't want to use dry erase. You're gonna put a dry erase on there. It's gonna stay forever.
What you got there, Wolf?
Oh, just a little bit of Dungeon Craft Volume 1. Not creature clings or whatever, but just Dungeon Craft map pieces. A whole box filled with 1,000 game pieces to propel your campaign to the next level. From 1985 games.
Oh, that's when I was born.
Oh my goodness. I'm not going to say when I was born.
I got the gray hair, but you're the old man.
This thing comes with forests, traps, bridges, rivers, towns, dungeons, dragons, and more. So they have multiple sets. This was the first one. This retails for $50. It's not cheap, but what you get inside are all of these sheets.
Assets.
This is not even half. There's like I've cut out a ton of these. You get all sorts of stuff. But you have monster tokens. You've got, look at this stuff. You've got pillars. You've got crates containing wolves. You've got sarcophagi.
Ballista.
You have giant rocks, giant rubies. You have
Werewolves, bridges.
giant gold treasure room. Look at this.
Magic items. Look at all the creatures down here. There's
Look at this room. Again, these you can write with, I believe, wet. It says works with wet and dry erase markers.
Nice.
And I have a ton of these already cut out. And I have them, like, this is all sort of terrain. There's water in here. You have trees.
double-sided, right? To
Everything,
kind of like change.
everything is double-sided. You have a rock, and then you have a plain rock. This rock has moss on it. This one doesn't. You have a building. Here you have the roof of the building, and then you flip it over, and it's the inside of the building.
When they do that. Very
Yes.
simple, high variety.
You got a ship. Look at this. You got a ship.
Oh, that's
Little
sick.
ship. You got big, giant. Look at the size of this. Again,
The inn.
this is an inn.
Yep.
Flip it over. So that's the second floor of the inn, and this is the first floor. You got your tavern,
Hey, there it is the bar.
bar. You got your church. Man, killer product. The main issue with these, I'm not gonna lie, cutting all these out.
Oh, you cut all these. Okay.
You have to cut all of these out. There's a reason I have not cut out all of these. There's a lot still left.
Wow.
I basically injured my thumb. I essentially had a bone bruise on my thumb.
Oh, I can see that.
For a month. You really want to get a little guillotine or really comfortable scissors. I had not great scissors.
Like play school scissors.
They weren't that bad, but they weren't they were sort
Plastic
of
handle.
I think I was just using kitchen shears or something.
Yeah.
But for $50, not cheap. And
No.
they have multiple sets. They have a set that is very much based on Ravenloft. So they've got Gothic ones. I think they have a Feywild one. You could use this with any of the products we've mentioned before. None of this is sponsored. Not a single one of these products that we're looking at today is sponsored. We purchased them using the Lich Fund. Comes out of our pockets. These are products that, as Dungeon Masters, we want to try. We want to know if this stuff is awesome. And I think 1985 Games has a killer product here.
Yeah.
This kills this campaign case creatures. If you buy terrain. I hate these names.
No, but you know what? It kills it both because this is both.
This is both. This is for $50. You got all your creatures in here. And this is, again, dry, wet erase. So you could be like, oh, this creature's bloodied. You just put a red marker on him.
Was that the last one?
That's the last one. So
All right.
that's all the products we've got for you today. We've looked at a bunch of stuff.
By far, the Reincarnated tiles were our favorite product.
For the price.
For the price, for the quality, everything you get. We don't know why you're not just multiplying this times 3 in a campaign case terrain. If you're going to give us a kit that is the answer for all of our encounter issues, why isn't it a massive stack of these that gives us a plethora of variety to use and is easy to take with us? Well, multiply this by 2 and by 3 and put a handle on it, and now we're ready to go to do something. And this stuff looks good and it's good quality.
Yep.
It's not washed out, flat, probably going to get very damaged very quickly with those clings. I don't know how long they're going to last.
If I'm being 100% honest, I had so much more anticipation and faith in this product.
I was right there
we
with you.
tore the campaign case creatures apart. We really thought it was a terrible product. This is even worse. This is worse. $64.99 times 2 for both of those. What do we say that is? Like $135?
$130, $135 with
Whatever
tax.
it is. That is money completely wasted. That is money wasted. This is a terrible, terrible product. Wizards already has something that is 100% better. These Pathfinder flip tiles are better. A plain battle mat is better. I'm fired up. I'm really disappointed.
We had to cool off in between takes.
Really disappointed in these campaign cases. I was stoked when they first announced them, and they suck.
Yeah.
These are terrible, products. They are marketed as premium products. They are not. These are a colossal waste of money. They don't even compete with Wizards of the Coast's own products.
Yeah.
Again, those dungeon tiles Reincarnated are 1,000 times better. You get those, you get yourself some dungeon craft for $50. That's $50 plus 20. You say goodbye to this.
Yeah,
this
no.
thing, never again.
This is it. Wizards of the Coast's answer to it all. Everything you need to bring with you to create encounters and to be a good dungeon master.
Yeah, right.
At most, what you can create with $135 worth of case is an encounter outside, an encounter in a dungeon, some really shoddy assets, muddy, not great color, some really cool weighted tokens.
Yep.
With some very strange creature clings that are difficult to remove.
Yep.
And the encounters that you can set up will fight one large creature of every type and every class. And the little minions that are going to be supporting them will be gnolls, kobolds, and goblins.
Your most basic creatures.
And that is what your campaign is going to look like every week.
Yep.
How sad. It's just going to get so boring after the first 4 or 5 sessions.
If Wizards doesn't release any other extra content for either of these cases, these products are practically worthless.
We better get clings.
You need clings for your adventure tiles, and you need more monster clings.
And please make them opaque on the terrain tiles. Please make those terrain assets opaque. Blech.
It's like they didn't even try to play test this at all. I can't imagine that this went through and people were like, these are great products. Oh, how much would I pay for that? Oh, I'd definitely pay $65.
Oh, Johnny's gonna eat this up.
If I could only recommend one of these, the creature
Case. And we gave it such a horrible review.
We gave that a bad review. The weighted plastic tokens are legit.
Yeah.
There's almost no redeeming qualities to the campaign case terrain. 0.
Hey, you guys ready for kind of a meh night?
Yeah. We're being brutally honest. We spent our own hard-earned cash on these products, and we found them to be a disappointment. If you like what we're doing, please, please, please give us a thumbs up. It helps us grow the channel. It helps us get more viewers.
Leave a comment. Tell us what you think about these things. Do you not agree with us? We want to hear you.
Are you using these products in conjunction and you love them? That's fine. Great. I'm glad you are getting value out of these. But we have provided tons of other options in both of these videos. We hope we've proved beyond a shadow of a doubt that there are better quality products out there that can do the same thing as these 2 campaign cases put together and are going to be a much better value for your dungeon masters out there. We hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to see our review of the campaign case creatures, we got a video for you right about here.
And please subscribe if you want to see us every week for more content. Right here.
Later, Liches.